There is no background. There is no nothing. I've moved into spare room. This is just going to be reading, and what I'm going to do, I'll put some music on, chill it out before I start doing my thing. I was on TikTok doing some shorts, but this is where I can just sit the phone and let it go bonkers. I'll go get the stereo sound. Oh, you stupid thing! It was not working. Oh, temperature alert. Of course, of course. I pressed the cross button. Just close. Oh my god. Yeah, yeah. Modems. They're really good. They just sell you stuff, and yeah, I'm one of those people who's kind of sick and tired of all these people who have got the money, right? They make all these things, but all they're doing is making them so they break, so you have to buy more stuff from them. Just have a look at the stuff today. It's not as durable as the stuff we used to buy. It's like falls apart after a year, broken. You have to buy a new one. They're like, oh well, and you're like, no, you're selling me a product that's worth a mint and it breaks. Back in the day, you used to buy stuff and it was cheaper than what it is than today, but it lasts longer. You ever thought that? No, we're just gonna ignore it. Of course you are. You all do. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this because I've moved into the room. I've grabbed all my books and put them in here. Yes, Iron Man. This is when Iron Man. My wife I was with 13 years ago bought it for me. She must have thought I was Iron Man. Yeah, I'm not as elaborate as everybody else with their thing because they're all trying to trying to whatever you want to do. Me, I could care less. This all make me sick. Hang on. I'm trying to. Not as rich as all you people. That's one thing I'm not. No, I don't want your money. God said to only have one master. I don't need two. Well, you're taking it literally. Yes. Yes, I take everything God seriously and literally. I don't play with my God. You might want to play with him. I don't. I see a lot of you actually play with God.
Do you really believe that the U.S. is supporting apartheid? Are you saying what Israel is doing is akin to an apartheid regime?
Have you done any research about Israel at all?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Okay.
I'm asking you.
All right.
Do you really believe that the U.S. is supporting apartheid? Are you saying what Israel is doing is akin to an apartheid regime?
Have you done any research about Israel at all?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Okay.
I'm asking you.
All right.
Do you really believe that the U.S. is supporting apartheid?
Whatever. What am I watching? Joe exposes John Jones for this.
How long's John Jones been going?
John Jones is a freak of all freaks. Because John Jones beat Daniel Cormier when he was on coke. Daniel was talking shit. He goes,
I beat you after a weekend of cocaine.
I mean, he was getting arrested. He was partying. He beat Gustafson, and he didn't train at all. I talked to his trainer. He's like, he didn't even show up at the gym. He was never there. He was never training. He could just show up and beat everybody's
I
ass.
saw a fighter. He was a heavyweight. He goes, I had the chance to spar with John Jones. He goes, I knew about it months ahead of time. He goes, I got my nutrition. Everything was absolutely flawless. Show up at the gym that morning. He goes, to me and 5 other guys. He goes, he comes in, I think he went to sleep at 4 a.m. or something.
Yeah.
He was out all night. And he goes, he ran through all.
That's my buddy Brendan Shaw.
Is that who it was?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It was
a lower weight class, and he beat everybody's ass. And he said, this is his warm-up. He's
like, how long's John Jones been going?
John Jones is a
I'll go to the toilet in a minute. I'll put some music on, eh? Start it off. Here we go.
With Whoop,
Oh.
start with
Yeah,
small
that's all we wanted to hear. An ad.
and
we
build
didn't-
lasting momentum.
All right.
You unravel me with a melody. You surround me with soul of deliverance from my enemies till all my fears are cold. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am.
Then one day someone might tell me how to talk to everybody on this thing here, so I can get people talking to me and stuff. It's all keeping it to yourselves. That's what I'm talking about. Like all this, oh, I'm a Christian or this, and you, oh, you're dumb. You don't know how to do this. Oh, thanks. You're really Christian. That's really helpful. That's what I'm talking about. You all say you're Christian.
I've been born again to a family. Your blood flows through my veins. I'm no longer a slave.
Get one got. I've only got one of these things.
I am a child of God.
Here's another one.
I'm no longer.
And I've got all Christian Prince's books. Yeah.
I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God.
Oh, I do have something to say to the 2 people who wrote this. These 2 are the most left-leaning douchebags. Like, I read it and I'm like, oh yeah, but they have to put their left-leaning crap in it. What's his name? Dominic Knight and Ben Poggi or something. P-O-B-J-I-E. I'm reading, I'm like, oh yeah, and then they have to, they're so left-leaning to put the left-leaning story on it. Like, basically, all white men bad, they come and do all, the Indians will sit there, they're playing marbles and picking flowers, and I'm like, that is just not reality. That's just not life. Like, you don't want to put your spin on it. Well, how about you make it reality? Okay, we've seen how people act in tribes against each other. Why BS the story for? Oh, evil white man. No. It's called good versus evil. It has no skin tone attached to it. People were evil back in the past. People can stop lying about it, saying, oh, it's just like white guys. No, everyone was bad. The idea is to be like Jesus. That's why he said, no one is good. Why do you think Jesus said that? Because of this type of stuff. No, White man bad. Black man bad. Asian bad. Whatever. No. There is no good. There is no one is good but God. Understand it.
You rescued me and I will stand and sing. I am the child of God. You split the sea so I can walk right through it. You drive my fears in perfect love. You rescued me and I will stand and say, I am the child of God. Yes, I am. I am a child of God. So no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God. I'm no longer a slave to fear. I am a child of God.
Entertaining outside this weekend, keep mosquitoes at bay with David Gray's outdoor fogger to kill and repel mosquitoes, flies, moths, and midges, so you and your guests can enjoy the party for longer. Available at your local Woolworths supermarket.
So what am I gonna do? Let's see. See what imbeciles on here. See what stuff we can talk about today, eh? What are people talking about on this fine Tuesday? She was acting single.
My friends are going clubbing tonight. I'm going with them. I think you don't need to come. I will be back soon.
Like you're single while being in a relationship.
Why you gotta put this on?
Just a
As soon
night
as a
out.
girl
You're
says that, it's
overthinking it.
over. She's not
It's
in love
not
with
about
you.
the club. It's
Why?
about the environment.
Women can make any excuse, but no, that's just no. I'm going out with my girlfriends. So you go and check out other guys. Oh, you're so insecure. No, that's what you're doing. Don't play stupid games. Win stupid prizes. You want to be a hoe? Just say you want to be a hoe. You don't want to follow God. You want to run away from God. It's fine by me. Why the cartel saved 50 Cent? I don't know.
Do you know the Mexican cartel helped 50 Cent get his chain back? You see, 50 Cent founded G Unit.
Okay, no worries. She turned her back on God for fun.
Katy Perry used to sing Christian music.
Christ come down and die for you and me.
But then she admitted this disturbing thing on camera.
Yeah, I mean, I released a gospel record when I was 15. That's how I got introduced to the music industry. I swear I wanted to be like the Amy Grant of music. Yeah. But it didn't work out. So I sold my soul to the devil.
Watch how devastating the results were, and then watch this pastor explain why.
I so badly want to be Catherine Hudson that I don't even want to look like Katy Perry anymore sometimes. And like, that is a little bit of why I cut my hair, is because I really want to be my authentic self. So it hurts, you know.
But going, see, what she has to do, what this Katy Perry has to do is to go into her cupboard and pray to God. It's in the gospel. We're going to find it. How to pray. Well, put something on while I look for it. 70% of mosques closed down due to rise in ex-Muslim turned Christian. Okay.
Look at this. They wanted to humiliate Dorita's son with Domingo. Look at this. Look. This boy that you're seeing there, they wanted to humiliate him. He had a basketball game. He had to win. 5-0. That was in the Philippines. All the Filipinos were making fun of him. With him. Hey, that's what's going to happen to the people who make fun of you. The people who love you, at least. The people who... I suddenly think that they've already won, that they're the ones. I want you to see. Look, it's 3-0. 3-0. 5-0 loses. But, hey, Dorita Domingo, no, she's not staying like that. She's not staying like that. Listen to this. 3-0. 3-0? The hairstyle is not punk rock, it's not Mohegan Indians, because a lot of people relate it to the Mohegan Indians because that's all they know. As a tribe in Africa, they call themselves the Mandingo warriors. They wear their hair in this fashion. They wear feathered earrings. They wear diamond and gold. They wear the finest there is. And I'm proud to be a descendant of the people. And that's the reason why I wear this. And the changes in gold is symbolic of my struggle because my ancestors, we was brought over here, we was shackled by our wrists and our necks and ankles. But now I turn those shackles into gold, and that offends people. People ask me, say, do that gold get heavy? Nobody asked my ancestors, do the old changes get heavy on their neck?
Mr. T, most people around the world were slaves. Didn't matter what color of skin they were. It was only the rich people who had all that stuff. Didn't matter whether you're white, black, brown, whatever. We're all slaves. Like we are today. We just don't have chains and shackles around our legs. Like, you people really need to learn your history. Stop getting it from the politicians in power. They're the ones who tell you, oh, yeah, you were slaved by this person, that person. Yeah, no. You were the slave people. We were all the poor people who were the slaves. They're the ones who divide us and make us go against each other over skin color. It's just so dumb. Anyway,
Let's see that.
I'll put this on.
Sponsorship means you provide children with life's essentials like food and water. Sponsor a child today.
The restaurant bathroom conversation that led to me tripling my testosterone naturally. 3 months ago, I'm at a restaurant heading to the bathroom, barely keeping my eyes open at 7 p.m. This older guy, probably mid-50s, but looked fantastic, is washing his hands. He looks at me and goes, rough day. I laugh it off. Yeah, long week. He pauses and says,
If you want to meet someone in the
Let's see
toilet.
that. Her husband is sick of
It's gonna change my
alcohol
life,
and
meet in
white
the toilet.
and has her arrested.
Recovering alcohol. He blames everything on Nick. Oh, she fell down. She ran into a tree.
Fitty club. In a room, she's begging me for booze, and she goes to her parents' house and she said, "Oh, he's hitting me. But I'm like, "That's from they tried 6 times to have an ID in your arm because you're so."
She's reported domestic.
All right. Matthew 6. But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut thy door, pray to thy Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. That's how you're meant to pray. Matthew 6. But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut thy door, pray to thy Father which is in secret, and the Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. Matthew 6. Now, last night these people who kept saying, you say Jesus is God, and I just started at Matthew, and I got through. I did all the ones in Matthew, and I just got tired. So I went, look, that's just Matthew. If I have to go through Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John to show you where Jesus is God, man, it's going to be a long, long day. because it's everywhere. It's all through the scripture. Maybe that's what I should do for the day. Go through all the scripture where Jesus is God. We might as well start, eh? All right, what do we got here? Matthew 1:23. Behold, a virgin shall be with a child and shall bring forth a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which being interpreted is God with us. 1. That's Jesus as a baby. He's called Emmanuel, and the baby is called God with us. So that baby is God with us. No, that's not what it means. What else does it mean then? What else does it mean? Oh, it means the chicken laid an egg and clucked like a hen. Yeah, okay. No, it says what it says. Let's keep going. Maybe I'll get my other Bibles to help me through this. Very tired again. I start reading and I get tired. I went through it yesterday. I probably missed heaps of it, but like here's one. Listen to what Jesus is saying here. I'll get to it again. Not everyone who says, this is what Jesus is saying. Not everyone who says to me, not everyone who says to me, not everyone who says unto me, not everyone who says unto me, not everyone who says unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Many will say to me, 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 in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name, in thy name, in thy name? And in that name have cast out devils. Whose name? Who are they calling Lord, Lord? Have we not prophesied in thy name? And in the name have cast out devils, and in that name done many works? And then I will profess, and then I will profess. This is Jesus, and then I will profess. Then I will profess. You're looking at him, Jesus going, then I will profess. Then I will profess. Then I will profess. Then I will profess unto them, I never knew you. Jesus is saying to you, I never know you. Depart from me. So Jesus is saying you're not welcome in my kingdom. So what's he saying there? Is he saying he's God right there? No. Well, he's saying when you knock on the door, he's saying, get away from me. I don't know you. So who is he saying he is there? Let's keep going. I do this all the time just to show you how much people don't know the Bible. They don't read it. They haven't bothered. And they don't even use that. Where's God in the Bible? Well, he's just there. He just said, you're going to knock on my door and I'm going to say, I don't know you. All right. Keep going. Keep going. Let's keep doing this. Oh. I like this one. Listen to this one. Verily I say unto you, I have not found so great faith, no, not in Israel. And I say unto you, that many shall come from the east and west, and shall sit down with Abraham and Isaac and Jacob in the kingdom of heaven. But the children of the kingdom shall be cast out into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. And Jesus said unto the centurion, Go thy way, and as thou hast believed, so be it done unto thee. You have to read the whole scripture. What have we got? Here we go. Man, I even had a good sleep last night. I prayed to God give me a good sleep, and He gave me one. So, But that you know that the Son of Man hath power on earth to forgive sins. And behold, certain of the scribes said within themselves, This man blasphemeth. And Jesus, knowing their thoughts, said, Wherefore think ye evil in your hearts? For whether is easier to say, Thy sins be forgiven thee, or say, Arise and walk. That you may know that the Son of Man hath power on earth to forgive sins. So, there you go. Another place where it says, God, I'm forgiving sins. Oh, yeah, we'll put something on, see what we can do. I mean, I didn't even take long, and I want to show people where God is.
Okay. Did she ever tell you that you called the police on her? Yes. Fantasize about harming or...
Why is he arrested?
Me? Yes. Willing to kill you? Yes. Willing to kill himself? Yes.
I just wanted to get
Was
picked
he
up. I
fun?
didn't want police told. I wasn't even planning on calling police on him. I just wanted to get to a safe space.
On June 28th, dispatch received a call from a distressed man who apparently had just been struck by his wife. According to him, she is a recovering alcoholic who relapsed that day and started lashing out at him. When officers arrive, they find the man sitting on his front porch.
What's going on? So my wife's a recovering alcoholic, and she's relapsed. We don't listen to anything my mother-in-law has to say. Her. She wasn't her right away. You wait,
Mother-in-law?
standing right next to him.
Yes, I can. Nice to be the partner. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
I see that you have a partner. I didn't realize. I'm a little upset.
I understand. Thank you. Fast forward to today.
What the
I'm
hell?
at baseball for like 6 hours today. Come home, find a bottle of wine on the counter. She's yelling and screaming. I tried to grab.
Don't say the mom enables the alcoholic daughter, really?
Grabbing the rest of her plastic cup, and she jammed it into my face. I don't know if I'm bleeding, but it feels like I have a mark somewhere up here. Yeah, you got a little boil up on here up the lip. So I said, "This, I'm calling the cops." Fair enough. She's not court supervision. She's not supposed to be drinking. She's in violation of her court supervision. Okay. And she's claiming that I've been hitting her, but there's nothing. She had 6 public safety guys holding.
I have to say this before we go more into this video. So the one I posted yesterday, or today, excuse me, I posted 2 today, posting 2 every day, but I can't believe how much we've slid into this feminized society. Yeah, like soyish behavior from men. So I said something in that last video about men dropping out of society and dudes paying for box and all this shit. Oh, here we go. Nobody is giving you anything for free. You bought her dinner
or whatever. No woman walked up to you and handed it out to you, bearded buffoon. Are guys such simps today? Has the culture shifted so dramatically into men being losers when it comes to dealing with women that men today can't even fathom that women give out free sex to men that they like? And I mean free. Multiple instances of going to a party, a kickback in college, and literally within 5 to 10 minutes of meeting a girl, you have her ass on top of the counter in the bathroom and you're beating cheeks for free. Tinder in its early days, multiple women coming over directly to my house for free, bringing shit, not even for free, bringing shit, bringing wine, bringing food, bringing whatever for free. What has happened to the culture of men and women that a guy today he's like so brainwashed about what he sees online that he thinks by default women cost something. Women only cost something for simps, for men they don't find attractive, for men they consider losers. That comment tells us more about that guy and his experience.
See how humanity is calling each other losers and that? Have fun not being in the kingdom. I'm serious. I'm not joking. If you think that God's going to accept you calling another human being a loser or anything, you don't know Jesus. Jesus helps sick, homeless, and everything. What makes you think he's going to accept you being, oh, you're a loser, you're this, you're that? Okay, we'll see. We'll see who's right and we'll see who's wrong.
Like the comments tell on themselves, the commenter. Like we know his state of mind, his state of being by what he just commented. I swear to you, this has to be a psyop. There has to be these like demoralizers in the comment section. There's absolutely no way that men today, we have fallen and regressed so much into the simpy culture, into this Disney for like loves me for me shit, that these guys literally think the only way to get a bitch is you have to pay for it. Have you not went to school? Did you not see all the attractive guys in class just get all the women without ever trying? Did you not see how some women pine over dudes, fall over, trip over themselves just to talk to these guys?
Every day, I was the ugly kid.
I understand it's rare to experience that thing. I know that most guys don't experience real attraction from women, but we at least have seen it. We've seen it. At least it's happened to other guys. Maybe we were friends with those other guys. We've seen how quick they were able to get laid, where a woman were bringing nothing. Nothing.
Yeah. Okay. You're going to go read Mark. Gave you a bit out of Matthew. I'll give you some of Mark. Mark. Listen to this. Mark chapter 2. We'll go from 6. We'll go from 6. But there was certain of scribes sitting there and reasoning in their hearts. Why does this man speak? Oh, no, I have to go further than that. We'll go... We'll go 5. When Jesus saw their faith, he said unto the sick of palsy, Son, thy sins be forgiven thee. But there was certain of the scribes. Mark 2, chapter 5. When Jesus saw their faith, he said unto thee, sick of palsy, Son, thy sins be forgiven thee. But there were certain of the scribes sitting there and reasoning in their hearts, why does this man thus speak blasphemies? Who can forgive sins but God only? And immediately Jesus perceived in their spirit that they had so reasoned within themselves. He said unto them, why reason ye these things in your house? Whether it is easy to say to the sick of the palsy, thy sins be forgiven thee, or to say, arise and take up thy bed and walk. But ye may know that the Son of Man hath power on earth to forgive sins. He just said he was God. Just said he was God right there. Where does he say it? Well, only God can forgive sins, right? And immediately he rose, took up the bed, and went forth before them all, insomuch that they were all amazed and glorified God, saying, We never saw it on this fashion. And he went forth again by the seaside. Okay, because forgiving is only God can forgive, and they've just said, "Well, that's blasphemy." And they said, "Well, the Son of Man has been given authority to forgive sins." Oh, this is a joke, man. I'll just put some more of this on.
And now we live in a society where men think by default you have to pay. You have to give women things. You have to qualify yourself. No, you don't. No, you don't. There are
That's
plenty.
You shouldn't be having to pay to be with somebody.
Free.
Love is meant to be,
Which is why I made the exact comment in that video. I could never pay for sex personally because I've gotten it for free too much. And I enjoy the chase.
Oh, that's something I won't do.
But there's a lot of
women aren't my God.
Like the psyop. The psyop is actually this. They have somehow convinced men en masse that women cost. A woman that actually likes you costs you nothing. But by default, we're operating in this society, this super materialistic society where women have commodified themselves. So essentially, if you're not paying for a woman, it's almost like you're trying to diss her, like she's not worth nothing, because by default most men are paying her. Men are paying to just talk to her in the DMs. Men are paying her to go on a date. Men are paying her bills. So constantly men are paying, and then you come along and then you don't pay, and then all of a sudden to her that seems like a diss. Oh, you think I'm not worth it? I got guys that are paying me for me to do my nails and they don't even talk to me. Who the fuck are you to blah blah blah? Tricking, yeah. And then now guys by default think, oh, women cost money. Women cost money. No, the fuck they don't, dude. Women give pussy out for free. For free. Pussy is worth zero. Zero, literally zero. You've been gaslit. You've been propagandized into thinking pussy cost anything.
Programmed.
Nobody beats Dan Murphy's.
YouTube course.
Just last Wednesday or Thursday, she was strapped to a bed.
What kind of cup did she shove in your face? Was it
Plastic orange count? It was a plastic orange cup.
Can I see it? Do you mind if I come in with you?
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna stay downstairs while I'll be down in a minute. So I'm in the garbage can, get home. I'm at baseball with my son. He's downstairs playing video games, watching movies. Grab this thing. No, she has less than 2 jabs in the face. Yeah. And obviously there's this whole mess. That's it. I've been trying to avoid having to call cops because she's on court supervision. I know
This dude's zesty.
we get separated, but she's like, her parents are
Yeah,
gone.
and you can see, look, guys, did you know? So many in the comments are saying this dude's gay, this dude's zesty. He's not gay or zesty. He's just a modern American male. He's the one that's gotten propagandized. He's the one we're talking about with no spine or very little spine. He's the one that took too many yeses. He let the boundaries be redrawn too many times, and he ended up with an alcoholic bitch of a wife where he's on TV calling the cops, and now he's got a video with like 1 million views. He is the author of his life. He chose to deal with that crazy bitch. He didn't listen to his intuition. He was being the nice guy. He thought he didn't have any other options. He got himself in this position. This is the brutal truth. You have to be the one as a man to get down on one knee and marry a bitch. If your life turns to shit after you married her, you're the dumbass. It's not her. You got tricked. You got played. You didn't vet enough. You were listening to your dick. The taco opened up. You forgot your brain turned off. You forgot everything you learned off these channels. This is men doing this shit to themselves. Women have no power for shit, bro. The only power women have is when the taco spreads and your brain turns off. Yeah, you can't blame others for what you allow as a man. Literally, dude, once guys understand, they put themselves first and understand bitches hold no power. They hold no power in society. They can't enforce any laws. They have no power physically. They can't force you to do anything physically. It's all on your own volition. You are okay with doing this for her. You choose to do this shit. The bitch can't tell you shit. She can't make you do shit. Get up off the couch and do something. Bitch, make me. Or what? You can't make me do anything. I choose to do things for you. So all you have to do is choose to not be a bitch. Is that the contract we have? Cool story. Whatever it is, what happens when you're a man in a relationship, someone's a metrosexual vibe. When you're a man in a relationship, especially one of these, how many times did this guy put his head down? Okay, sorry, I don't want to fight. Can we just talk? Can we talk? Oh, I didn't even do anything this time. Can I have a little sex? We don't have sex. Women. Oh, it's so hard. I mean, 2 kids together. You popped in her twice after.
Oh man.
This is the Orthodox.
The regiment's favorite serial killer is back. Thomas Maxwell Belial has returned for Shadow of the Wraith, Book 3 of the Jericho Files, now available in paperback and ebook. This new chapter sees Tom fighting ancient evil beings who have taken a dislike for his adherence to that whole vigilante justice thing. Now he finds himself fighting off these evil forces while evading law enforcement at the same time. Can there be a happy ending for one who lives by the sword? Find out by clicking on the link tree in the description or scanning the QR code on the screen. Happy hunting.
What's up, you lumpy, liver-licking liars? Bad Pop here from Redarkless.com, and today we're talking about the women's. And this goes out to the gentlemen who were raised by single mothers. Oh, I said it. Chances are you're not going to know any of this. And why? The only woman in your life thus far has told you women don't lie. So I am here to rescue you from the pits of despair. These are 20, count them, 20 ways you can tell a woman is a four-flushing liar. Yeah. The first way you could tell a woman is lying to you is her mouth is moving, Space Ghost is on. If there's anything social on the line, especially her status, she will lie to you. And if she says, I'm taking accountability, oh, you are getting lied to in spades. Accountability is a modern woman's kryptonite. So the way this boils down, if her mouth is moving and your dick is not in it, she is lying to you, screen 5. Number 2, body language, and this is a big one. And this shows up differently between every make and model of the Boulder holders, if you know what I mean. And this is very subtle, gentlemen. So guess what? You need to pay attention. If she cannot make eye contact or is excessively tense, more than likely you are being lied to. If you call her out on something and the first thing out of her mouth is a quick, guess what's going to happen? The lie campaigns have begun! So buckle up, dudes. The stupid patrol is out in force. And if you're really lucky, it likes handcuffs. Space Ghost is on. Number 3, you ask her a simple question, and her response is she goes pale or she blushes. They cannot control that, so trust your gut. And for the love of God, do not allow them to try to explain it away or manipulate you into forgetting. I'm not going to say that shit never happened to me, but I bought that bitch Cadillac. And number 4, we've already touched on this. Any change in her breathing. Just like the blushing, they really can't control this. Heart rate and blood pressure has elevated and they're breathing to compensate for that additional stress. And why are they displaying so much stress? Protecting and remembering a lie requires a monumental effort. That's why I don't really do it. If I was an effective liar, I would have retired from the CIA, not the Army. I'm just saying. But that doesn't mean I never learned how to read body language, and that is what I'm helping you guys out with today. That leads us into number 5. You ask a question. She hesitates. She bites her lip a little bit, or touches her face, or plays with her hair. And this one is really tricky because women also do this when they want to jump on your conga cock. And if you're south of 34, you're going to give her the benefit of the doubt and possibly the 10 dick. Never give up the 10 dick.
But Pop, she not like that. She good people. She different. She loves me.
I've heard it all, gentlemen, and I've said it myself. It is what it is. And for all of you women out there who think all I do is bash women on this channel, I have made all these mistakes myself. That's why I talk about them. This channel would not exist without self-deprecating humor. And if you like self-deprecating humor as much as you like a beer, scan the QR codes below and help us keep this train rolling forward. And if you can't do that, I totally understand. Subscribe, share, and like this video and channel. And if you can, hype it. Like I know what that is, but it kind of sounds a little on the gay side to me. Number 6 is eye contact, and it can go one of 2 different ways. We all know there's a certain thing called a normal or comfortable amount of eye contact. So if you have too much of each of the 2 spectrums, either they don't make any eye contact or they just stare you in the face until it becomes uncomfortable, you are being lied to. And they usually end in the same way, a whole lot of manipulation, and that might lead to a bail situation shortly thereafter. If, of course, you're smart and you know you're being lied to. Let's be honest, gentlemen. The sex you get from catching a woman lying and she wants to cover it up is almost as good as crazy sex. So soak it all up, drive on. Winning. In fact, we'll just call this one 6 subsection A. If you catch her in a lie and she's so determined to cover it up, she reaches in and pulls something out of her bag of tricks that you've never seen before. Oh, that's a big one.
That's what she said.
Here's a little rhyme that we should all remember. If she takes it in the brown eye, more than likely it was a lie. And number 7, and this one's very easy to spot. When they lie to you, they clench their fists and tighten up. This is what we call going tense. It's either that or she's a 3rd string man and willing to trade some rights and lefts, if you know what I mean. But if you hit her back, you're going to jail. Just say. And number 8, depending upon what she is wearing, you might not see this. It's a minor shrug of the shoulders. And I don't know why, but it just seems to go along with lying.
I know nothing about it.
Honey, why is there a condom in the trash? I had a vasectomy.
I don't know.
So you see what we're getting to here, right? A lot of it depends on you seeing patterns within this person. So as long as you're not dick thinking, you can recognize the abnormal here. And number 9 really depends on this one. When you're talking to them and she's blinking, an abnormal amount, you're probably getting lied to. Women blink more than men in general. That's just how we're designed. But you spend enough time with them, you'll begin to recognize the normal and her cousin Abby normal. Unless you're dick thinking and she's sporting a really good rack. How you doing, baby? I'm not judging. I've been there. I'm a tit man. I get it. In fact, for your supporters at halftime, we got a couple of really good racks for you. Number 10, general unease. Generally, when it gets to this point, they've already selected the next cock they're going to swing to, and they're nervous about breaking the news. Why? Well, it's not because they're scared of hurting you, because they don't fucking care. So you can bet your bottom dollar they're coming up with a story. And that story will place blame 1,000% on you. Because heaven forbid a woman should take accountability for her treachery. Oh, haven't you heard? When
I'm not feeling it,
cheats,
so
he's a pig.
kind of out of
When a woman cheats,
might have
she
to go
wasn't
pray and
getting what she needed
stuff.
in the relationship.
So this video's been a bit of a downer, but we'll be back. Praise Jesus. God bless. Have a good day.
No one needs